musical, that you're working with soft hands, right? No matter how much pressure you're using soft hands. You might need to tighten them up a little bit, but they're soft. You're not going in hard with anything, okay? Well, imagine if you go in hard with the forearm. This is an offensive weapon if it's not used correctly. And so what I want you to get the idea of is to use this literally as a tool. And I want you to understand just how it feels. Who's my height? You don't look so old. Okay. So in your pairs, I'm going to get you to do this. Now, just for a moment, just have a little feel of your own forearm here. And feel underneath on that lovely fleshy bit here. And then you've actually got the elbow, and you're coming down, and then you've got the wrist. So somewhere in between there is a really lovely fleshy bit, yeah? And then feel a little bit further in, and you'll feel what? Razor blade. Yeah, razor blade. The edge of the arm. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So I want you to experience a little bit more about how that feels. So I'm going to show you first. What I want you to do is put your hand up just like that. So I'm going to offer her that lovely soft squidgy bit. Okay? So lean into it. Okay. And lean in and just feel what that's like. Is that nice? Nice soft squidgy? Okay. Alright? So what I want you to do in your pairs is find one person to offer the forearm and the other just to receive it. And just receive that piece there. And you don't have to go too mad. And listen up nice and carefully. So you can feel soft.
Should you be pressing on me?
Just soften your hand around it. And then nice bit, soften your hand around it. Just soften, it's just to feel it. Okay. You can come work with me. Yeah, he's leaning so that you, okay, just feel that, just feel, okay, nice one. And I want you with soft, some of you already, now, do you like soft wrists, soft, limp wrists, limp, that's it. And I will come round and do that if I don't see any limp wrists. Okay, now just feel it and pay attention. Now, those of you with soft wrists, I want you to just make a fist and see what happens. Oh. Oh. And let it go again. And now make a fist again. Okay. And now what I want you to do is rotate the arms so they've got the edge of your ulnar and a fist. Oh. Oh.
Like that.
Yep. No, slowly, so he feels the edge of the ulnar. Now I want you to swap over so your partner understands what you've just done to them. That soft fist. And then I'm going to turn it around. So I've got soft here, turn around and the arm. Okay, so when you turn the arm, feel it? Yeah. So some of your work with forearm, this is this. Okay? Alright. So now let's just check you through again. So we offer the soft part. Then what we want you to do is to make a fist so they just understand the difference. Soft wrist, fist, soft wrist, fist. And then just gradually turn your forearm so that you're offering that sharp edge of the ulnar. And just notice what that's like. Okay, now do this. Yeah, bone. Okay. Why is this important? Why have I just got you to do that? Yeah, okay. So it's a bit like when you put your hands on someone. Any work you do, you soften your hands, you use your body. When you use your forearms, you've got that much more potential, okay? The other thing is, if you're not watching what you're doing, imagine you slip with your arm and your elbow. All of this work is fantastic work to do, but you need to be very sensitive with it. The other thing is, imagine you're leaning in with your hands, and then imagine you've got your forearms. A little bit more weight there too, okay? So, I'm going to show you a few things. We're going to show you a few things. We're going to show you what, because I don't know what draw normally teaches here, so Jade's going to do draw stuff, and then I'm going to show you some other stuff, all right? And then we're just going to work in pairs just to have practice of that. But if today, the only thing you get is to literally rest on your clients with soft forearms, then I'm happy. And it's like doing anything that you're working with deeper. Anytime you go deeper, I've talked to some of you about the mobilization techniques. Anytime you do anything like that, you go slower. Okay? And you communicate. Okay? Okay. That's a small. Okay, good. So, can we get, who's going to be on the couch? Yeah, go.
Are these the ones we're going to use?
So you're just going to just do a few, or what? Did that throw you with the forearm?
No?
John? I don't know whose sheet that is down there, but can we use it? Yeah.
Hannah's.
Is it okay? Yeah.
Cool. I'll put in all.
What are we doing? We're just doing back?
Yeah, back for now. I'm here. Sidekick. Yeah. I think so for now. It's on pause, so when you open it, it will start recording automatically.
Actually,
So that way it can be one video.
If
You know what I mean?
So if I have labelled certain points,
And now?
it's because I know that certain of my colleagues have got certain things that they'll comment on. All right?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to do this. So lift your feet. Okay. Oh, lovely. Did I get filmed with that too? I'm not doing the first bit. Stop doing that. I'm blending in with them. Okay. You know me, right? I'm not using this.
What is it?
It's good, but I like it. Okay. So, you're going to talk him through it?
Yeah. So, if we start with the hold, I'll just kind of skip that a little bit. So I like to start with the forearm with the trapezius area, which is always good. So I've done this hold. And I actually use like balms, waxes, and I normally have them on my arm, which helps with the forearm. But for now, but it works with oil as well. You okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't really go into the forearm straight away. because it can be quite deep as well without much pressure. Okay, so say I've done the effleurage and the petrissage and he's warmed up a wee bit. I'm going to go a bit lower. So I've got the pressure on the trapezius and shoulder now. And so I can gradually just slowly bring the palms and the heel of my hands up. Now I'm not really moving much, but just with my back foot. And that's giving me the lever kind of to just go further a wee bit. How does that feel?
It's not that much pressure, really.
No. So my wrists are relaxed. So now I'm slowly going to the forearm. Is that a little bit more pressure? Yeah. So I've just lifted my back foot off and that's put way more pressure on already. And just slowly kind of sit there with the forearm. And then now is when I move. Can you see the marks already on the trapezius? So when I get to about the middle of the forearm, I kind of just sit there sometimes, and then you can just apply as much pressure as you like, and that's really good if the shoulders are quite tight. And then equally going straight down, you can change the angle of the forearms. So you can go down the erector spinal muscles. How am I doing, Sally? Okay, so when I'm going down here, it's really nice to just go really, really slow.
Yeah.
Because I'm going a wee bit too fast because I've got too much oil on. So every breath that John's taking, I'm not actually moving, and it's sliding down.
Okay. So you get that each time he's breathing out, she's using the out breath to move, but it's effortless. You know, sometimes sometimes the best work looks like you're doing nothing.
This is quite a nice stretch for the lower back. I'm just pushing on the top of his hip. We can tip it in there.
Yeah, I'm itching. So
Please go for it. But this isn't one of my...
No, do the other side, because I need to see what you did. So that I've got, I think. So it's resting. Resting on
Wrists are quite relaxed. It's just my
mid-trapezius.
back foot that's...
Yeah. And resting,
lifting me
resting,
up,
resting.
And I go really, really, really slow.
And allowing the movement to happen with the breath.
Yeah.
Yep, got that.
And I always tie my client's hair up so I can do it properly.
And then
So then I just kind of
And then
swivel.
coming to the side,
then
using
kind of-
one hand on top of the other arm.
Resting.
Using, you know, we looked at the front of the arm where it's nice and soft. The other place that's soft is the back of the arm. Okay? It's a soft surface.
Because then you can move it
Yeah.
depending on
Okay.
the muscle tone.
And then all she's doing with that other arm is resting it so that it's giving you a kind of anchor. As he's breathing, she's allowing the movement to happen. If you've got oil,
If you can see it.
if you've got oil on a client's body and you've got some degree of pressure and intention, when they move, you'll move.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Right. Good. I'm going to show you some more.
Yeah,
Is
lovely.
that what draw does?
That's the very start of the forearm.
Oh,
The
okay.
side.
Okay, so if I do some and then
Yeah.
you come in. Okay. You're all right. You're okay.
I'm just enjoying it.
You
like? John, you like it? John, before I say, you like it?
So what's the movement on the client's out breath and your out breath?
Client's out there.
I think what was bothering me with that is Hannah Chris's head.
Do you want to do
Okay.
Can you lean in on the
Well, we're going to show you some
without-
alternatives.
into kind of-
So, as always, in this course, you're going to be shown different ways of working, and some will suit you and some won't. Okay, I showed some stuff yesterday. One technique yesterday that I kind of wish I hadn't shown. Don't look at the video. Because it was difficult for people. Okay? And I don't want to make this difficult. So I'm going to follow on from what I was saying. Okay, about the soft bit. And about if you get nothing else today, this will do me. Okay, so soft, 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 soft. Lean. Actually, I haven't got enough oil on here. How you doing down there, John? All right. Soft, soft, soft. Okay? Okay, let me just get a little bit more oil. And I'll show you where you can go with that. You got that one? You do that one?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, for me, the forearms are such a good tool. Okay? I've got that soft part just resting on the erectors, and all I'm doing is leaning. Cool. And this one just happens to neatly go down there, across his upper. You can even hold there and stretch with the other one. Like that. Okay, so I'm holding on the sacral area and just stretching. One more time. Hold. How you doing, John? Okay. Staying on the same side. I can use the same soft part. I can hold there the same as you did, and holding if you want to. You can go under. Under's quite nice because then you can guide it. Okay, coming to there. You can do what you like, really. Just finishing off. So under is one way, because then I've got more of a focus on the lower part of the forearm and I can guide it. But also over, and then I've got more of a pressure on that. It's like using one of those bamboo rollers then. Okay?
It's more pressure this way or this way?
I don't know. Is it more pressure that way, John?
That way is supposed
A little bit more?
What's the other way?
The other way was because I've got more pressure now closer to his spine. When I've got my hand under, you can see, look. When I've got my hand under, I'm focusing it more towards my elbow, and so that's where the point is. It's more like a pivot. You're absolutely right. Okay? So one way is, you know, I said it's like a tool. One way, this is like literally a bamboo rod, and I'm just using it, but it's more of a flat surface. And this way, I'm using it as a pivot. Very simple. Now, that's one way. You can come back the other way. Same thing. Okay, so up here. Same principle. You can go across either way. Now, habit. Did you watch what I just did? I have a habit of doing things without thinking about it. All I did there was rest on and twist round, which grabs the tissues before I did that. That's it. It's just habit. Okay? So when you're used to doing the straight, you could try just... Do you see what happens with the tissues in between? It just grabs them and pushes them down. Okay? So once you're more confident with using your forearms, then you can start engaging the edge to much more usefulness. Okay? Then you can start really using it. But to start with, you need to get just comfortable with it. So like I say, if you end up just doing this and leaning on and getting that pressure in the right place, that's great. If you end up rolling down, that's great. If you end up doing that one, great. It's okay. How much more?
That's quite good for now. Yeah. I think definitely at the start.
Okay.
And then you can apply it to the other parts.
So should get that right. Yeah. Yeah. Did I miss anything?
No.
So that's how we as long as it's soft.
And you'll get the feel of it.
You'll get the feel of it, and that's it. And you can see the effect it's had on your rectus. Let's see. Doesn't show so much. Okay, so